Thank you for joining us. I'm Rena Sargentopoulos. After several deadly mass shootings and weeks of political back and forth, Minnesota Republicans and Democrats are no closer to a deal on gun control. So just a few hours ago, Governor Walz took the DFL's proposal public and threw out a date for a special session anyway. Kent Erdahl joins us now with the latest on this situation. Kent?
Yeah, Rena, the governor's proposal lists next Monday, October 6th, as a possible date for a special session, but he stopped short of calling one. And judging by what we heard from both parties today, it seems clear they don't have the votes needed to pass any gun control measures. In fact, the governor, along with DFL leaders, decided to release their proposal for a special session because it went unsigned by Republicans, and both parties agree they are at an impasse. The DFL plan includes proposals on school safety, additional mental health resources, and new funding for law enforcement, which all have had bipartisan support. But it also calls for several gun control measures, including a ban on assault-style weapons and high-capacity magazines.
I don't think that there are any Republican House votes in favor of those kind of proposals, but it's again, you have to actually have bill language. You have to have a hearing on a bill in order to see whether there is some place where those things can come together. But the other states that have done that are A, tied up in legal challenges, and B, haven't really seen results that would suggest that that's a real solution to the problem.
I heard Leader Niska say that there wasn't a single Republican vote for an assault weapons ban and that he wasn't even going to bring it to the floor. That's not an open process. But it is the truth that there isn't Republican support for these gun bills. And I think Minnesotans have the answer that they've been looking for about what the Republican position is on guns, that they're not even willing to have a vote on the floor, on the merits, on these very important issues.
Now, despite being stuck so far apart on this issue, neither party wrote off the prospects of a special session or resuming negotiations at some point. Though DFL leaders did admit today that passing gun control might not be possible until after another election because of the votes required. Rena.
So October 6th, likely not to happen.
Yeah, who knows? The governor could call a special session. Who knows if they'd be willing to negotiate on those bipartisan proposals? But at this point, we have no indication of that.
All right, Kent, thank you.